Jai Hind everyone, welcome to the paradigm shift. In the last video, we have talked about what are habits and how we can change them. And today, we are going to talk about the very important habit which instantly gives you the freedom to choose no matter in what situation you are in. So, before introducing you to what is proactivity, I want to introduce you to yourself. Now, try to stand apart from yourself and project your consciousness into some corner of the room and see yourself from that corner. Can you identify your mood? Can you identify what you are feeling right now? How would you describe your present mental state? Now think what you have done now. Whatever you have done is uniquely human. Animals don't have ability to shift their consciousness to some other point and see themselves. We call this ability self awareness. So, whatever you have observed right now from self awareness, that is your thoughts, moods, feelings, how liberating it would be to know that you are none of them. Meaning, we are not our thoughts, we are not our feelings or our mood. So, who we are? Let's let me introduce you to some other identity which we give to ourselves. We rely on the identity given by people from their opinions and perception of ourselves. We think we can rely on this mirror given by people and for our own reflection. But let me tell you, that is more a projection than a reflection of you. The projection in which they include so many things like their own concerns, their own character weakness, and a lot of things. So, we realized that people centric or feeling centric or mood centric image of ourselves is very distorted. We are none of these things. So, what do you think is your current identity? Does it also depend on your DNA, on your upbringing, or your environment? Well, to some extent, yes. Your identity or who you are does depend on a bit of things in your environment or your upbringing. But it is you who actually make your identity because beyond this environment, beyond people, and even beyond your body, you have the freedom to choose whatever stimulus you have given by your environment or situations, and whatever your response would be. Between them, the stimulus and the response, you have the freedom to choose. And nothing but this freedom is known as proactivity. This is the model of proactivity, where stimulus is given and your response is your choice. Now, what choices we are making depend on these four things: our self awareness, imagination, conscience, and independent will. What are they? We have discussed about self awareness. The second is imagination. It is the ability to create our mind beyond our present reality. Since we are humans, we have a very good mind. We can imagine things beyond what we have seen, and this gives us tremendous power to choose. Then we have conscience. We know what is right and what is wrong. We have this ability to think. Then we have independent will. That is the power to take action whatever we want. So, this is a model of proactivity where our response doesn't depend on the stimulus. No. Our response is our independent will, where we choose what to respond and how to respond. It is also a very good example where our consciousness increases and we start to respond rather than to react. Let me tell you a very good example. In the SSB, the Service Selection Board, candidates are given the task and we are always asked to take initiative. And we actually don't understand what is initiative. Basically, initiative is nothing but a proactive step where you need to act on the right time and with the right approach. This is initiative. So, our basic nature is to act rather than being acted upon, meaning we have to take our own decisions or else someone else will do for us. And it happens with a lot of people, with a lot of aspirants, especially when their parents want them to be something. And if they don't take initiative, if they don't choose for themselves, their parents choose for them. And actually, later they get to realize that that was never the thing they wanted to do. So, taking a step, whatever we want to do, is the model of proactivity. And it can be harsh, but it is truth that we are only responsible for our life, no one else, not even parents, not our friends, no one. We are only responsible for our life. And model of proactivity also says that you take the string of your life in your own hand. You take the decisions of your life, whatever you want, and you just free others from their responsibility of your life. Take your responsibility, do whatever you want in your life, and take responsibility for that. So, in a nutshell, proactivity is nothing but the freedom to choose whatever you want to do. The freedom to choose when you have some stimulus. The freedom to choose with your own principle centric values. Thank you. Jai Hind.